It is time for the sleeping giant that is America to wake the fuck up. The time is now, people. Wake up. There is not a corner of this country that won't ultimately be affected by Trump's disastrous immigration policies. Now, I know a lot of you voted for him for this, but I don't think you realized how extreme it was going to be. That the owners of maybe your favorite local Mexican restaurant would be taken away and they'd have to close. Things like that. Even though they are citizens, they're still being taken away. These are the things that are happening. And the more it happens, the more extensive it's going to become. And we're going to start seeing more and more citizens detained and taken away and having their rights under the Constitution of the United States of America violated. It's going to continue. I just heard from a user on TikTok his username is Nobody from Ohio. You should go look it up. He just posted a video. He's in Ohio and his small town just had a raid by ICE where his Pancho's Tacos was raided and the owner, who is a citizen, was detained and other people were detained. And people there on forums and Facebook or whatever are freaking out over it. And most of these people are likely Republicans that voted for Trump, freaking out over this. People, it's time. It's time to wake up. It's going to get worse if we allow it to continue. It is time to rise up. It is time to take a stand. And you're probably saying, well, what am I supposed to do? What are we going to do to stop the government? I mean, who is afraid of Trump? I mean, look at him. Why are people so afraid of him? I don't even understand why the congressmen and senators are afraid of him. I mean, really? We're going to let this guy do all this? Are you fucking kidding me? Why are people so afraid of him? He's literally shitting his pants. We know this. It's happened. I mean, come on, people. His health is deteriorating. He's going to Walter Reed Hospital today. That is not for a normal checkup like they're saying. I'm sorry. Hate to break it to everyone, but he's having some sort of serious scan or checkup done when you have chronic venous insufficiency. Sorry, I can't speak today. This is the type of thing you have to do. You have to go typically every 6 months at least. So he's having something serious checked out. So I guess the good news is the end is coming soon, but we still have a J.D. Vance to deal with and the rest of the cabinet and everyone else that's involved. We still need to get the Epstein files. There's so much, but everyone needs to wake up. And speaking of the Epstein files, why the fuck are they protecting those? Why does Mike Johnson still have Congress out of session? I mean, if you don't think this is absolutely absurd, especially in the middle of a government shutdown, when they are getting paid, our military is not getting paid. Our air traffic controllers are not getting paid. But Congress is getting their paychecks. And they get the best health care on the planet while they're trying to maintain that and then take away health care from millions of Americans. This is insane. Why are we giving tax cuts to the rich, to the people who can afford it the most? Why would we do that? Why would we support that? Why do you support that if you do? It makes no sense. It defies logic. And it just shows like how the last election was an election of culture more than policy and facts. And I think that's what the Democrats really need to wake up to also. They need to wake up to that. There's a lot of awakening that has to happen here for things to really turn around. I thought my generation, millennials, were going to really turn things around and fix this country and really make things better. And I think we're still the generation that's going to do that. The problem is we're not going to have the success we had all hoped because we are going to spend the next 10 to 20 years fixing all the problems, all this giant mess that Trump has created, sending us back 50 years plus. It's going to take us at least a decade to fix all of this if the Democrats can maintain power that long. Remember, this whole thing is a pendulum that swings. And we're right here. It's starting to go like this again. We're about right here. If this was the middle, we are about right here, and it's going to go way up here. And the Republicans know that. And that's why support for Trump amongst them is starting to fade. Rep. Eric Swalwell was correct. And as soon as the Epstein bombs really start dropping, we still have all the witnesses that do have a mechanism to release their list. They just don't want to do it because they don't feel it's the proper way to do it. And they want the government to be responsible, to support them as it should. So they don't want to have to do that. But they will ultimately release their list if they have to. If the government fails, if Trump is successful in keeping the file secret, they will release their list. I'm sure of that. So it is coming. And when that comes out, it's all going to go down. And it shouldn't even take that at this point. We know Trump is involved with Epstein. We know he's likely in the file. We know he's in the files. They've said he was in the files. We just don't know in which context. But I think everyone deep down really knows. I think people just need to see it to believe it, need that validation, that verification from some sort of official source, whether it's the DOJ, the FBI, or Congress releasing the files. They need to see it for themselves, because that's how much Trump has gotten into people's heads. He's got all these people brainwashed into thinking it's a nothing, when it's the absolute opposite. And deep down, people know he's in there, but they just need that validation. So I guess what is it going to take? The photos that Michael Wolff has talked about, where he's got topless girls sitting on his lap? I mean, is that what it's going to take? I mean, what's it going to take for people to believe that he was involved in all this? All the financial records? I mean, I don't know what it's going to take. Do we need to have video released? I don't think that'll happen, because they're going to protect the victims. I don't think we'll actually really see the photos because of that. Maybe with faces blurred out or something. I don't know. Is that what it's going to take? I mean, what's it going to take for people to realize he is involved with this nasty, most disgusting, most vile type of criminal behavior that's been around? I mean, we know he's been involved in lots of other criminal behavior. He's got 34 felonies. He's got the Trump Organization defrauding the state of New York. And, you know, there's dozens of other accusations, and we still have all the pending investigations from Jack Smith that have been put on hold. Once the Democrats get back in, those can ramp right back up again. And those really should. Let me know what you guys think about all this. It's time for everyone to wake up. Let me know if you agree. Comment what you think. Like this video, subscribe. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. If you've made it through this whole thing, you better subscribe. And keep checking back for updates. And I'll see you back here for the 411.